Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. Let's continue with Florence the Unseen, who was our thief last time, who seemed to be doing reasonably well actually. We equipped our monkey with a dagger, and we ourselves are wearing a cloak of invisibility, jumping boots that send us springing off into the distance. We're using a shield, because although we don't have a talent that has anything to do with that, it gives us a bit of a defense bonus. I don't think there's anything about the thief that actually makes a shield debilitating to her. We have 2 firestones if we really get into a crisis. We haven't tried out our lamp yet, so it could be just a lamp, it could be a genie lamp, we don't know. Quite a lot of food in the form of, well, mainly bread, but also cheese and pears and such. Unidentified oval amulet, which we will need to work on identifying pretty quickly. And then we've got various potions which we haven't identified, and a potion of full healing. We do need to identify these potions fairly quickly, so the first order of business today might be to start quaffing those straight away. We need to identify these scrolls, of course, but there's always the possibility that one of them is a scroll of fire. And the last time I said that, the very next scroll I read was indeed a scroll of fire. So I'm a little concerned. We were doing fairly well with bow and arrow at one point as well, until we found ourselves going toe-to-toe with an orc, and that actually became a little bit dangerous. So for the time being, we've switched back to melee. And of course we have this range of wands. Magic Missile is pretty good for combat. Polymorph for if we run into anything extremely powerful later on. And Wand of Teleportation for our escape plan, which, as you will know if you're a regular viewer, is always temporary at best. They always find you in the end. There's no escaping the enemies in WazHack once they've seen you. However, let's get started, because while there's no escaping from the enemies, there's also no hiding from them. So, let's start quaffing some potions. Potion of Confusion. Nothing. Potion of Acid. Extra healing. And we'll save the black potion because it'll be either ink or oil, and we might need the potion of oil if we have something cursed at some point. Okay. So, we need to start fighting the wind here. We might find it tricky because we're confused, but hopefully we can beat the wind without too much difficulty. Our monkey, Lionel, is choosing not to help out, but that's okay. I mean, we don't want him to take too much damage, really. We've already had to waste 1 full healing potion on reviving him. We don't want to do that too much. The wind, well, it's fog, really. The fog cloud is doing quite a lot of damage to us, so we might have to rest after we've done this, and by extension, we might find that we need to eat as well, because we might actually be getting low on sustenance at that point. Okay, we're actually being killed by the fog here, so I'm going to... do I want to quaff a potion of full healing, really? I'm going to tell Lionel to weigh in on this. And I'm also going to use a Wand of Magic Missile charge to try and get rid of this bat. Okay. Alright, apparently Lionel isn't helping even though we asked him to. Clearly he has a problem with authority. Don't want to attack too quickly, just in case we need to drink the full healing potion. Come on, Lionel, help out. It's right there. Okay, we finally killed the wind, and fortunately we don't have to rest to regain our health because we actually got a level up. So, we now get another level of talent. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We'd been putting some levels into commerce. Basically as an experiment, because in over 100 episodes of WazHack, I've never really done anything with commerce. I have seldom got much use from shopkeepers, but we're experimenting a bit. However, I feel like a final level of stealth might be a better choice. I mean, I know we already have 2 levels of stealth, so a third might seem like overkill, but look at that increase, from 40% to 70% more stealthy. So I'm going to take that. Hopefully that will not only enable us to creep past those doors, which can be such a problem, but also allow us to sneak up on enemies wherever possible. So, I don't think there's no meat on these beasties, so let's just press on. Lionel, there you are. I thought he threw his dagger past me, but it was actually just him and his body being partially obscured by the gigantic dagger in his hand. So, gnomish mines. I do not want to deal with the gnomish mines. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like actually archery might be a better plan. I'll eat the rat meat. Any goblin meat? No. Yeah, I feel like we actually, if anything, do more damage with the bow. So, I'm going to switch back to using the bow and arrows for now. Longbow and wooden arrows. Okay. Lionel! Lionel! Get back here. Lionel! Where are you going? Get away from them. God, he just doesn't take orders at all, does he? So now you want to take on a sleeping dwarf? Alright, well I'll try shooting him in the head. It did double damage, but that's not enough to stop a dwarf, is it? Damn it, Lionel. Couldn't you just leave the dwarf alone? I don't want any of the dwarf's gear, but I'll take the gem and the arrow back. Scroll of Remove Curse is fine. Oh! Look at the gear on that. I've never noticed that before. You see that sort of arm thing on the wheel there? Does that look like the Steam logo to you? It does to me. Okay, so let's just head off now that we've had that completely unnecessary scrap with the dwarf. Lionel! Just come with me, asshole. Alright, so I do want to avoid the gnomish mines if possible. So, shot in the buttock. Indignity. So we've got another lamp. It just always seems really, really undignified when you shoot an enemy in the bum. Come on, Lionel. Oh, God damn it! Where are you, you bastard monkey? I only have one more healing item. God damn it! But I need the backup. Jesus. Ah, actually I have 2 potions of healing. There, have that. And don't get killed this time. You complete amateur. Just come with me. Stop running off to have fights. Stop running off. It's that whole thing with escort quests again, isn't it? You know, where if you have escort quests, traditionally the NPC you're escorting does everything it can to get itself killed. It's like that again with Lionel, the deadly knife-wielding monkey. Yeah, I want to avoid the gnomish mines because they're trouble. I know I said that the last time as well, and I didn't successfully avoid them, but I stand by the principle. The gnomish mines are bad news. You can upgrade your bowmanship. Well, might as well. Hopefully it'll help us make shorter work of this thing. Unless we miss it completely. Like a complete novice. Alright, well I don't need that meat at the moment. But apparently the meat was enough to tip me over the brink of being burdened. So, do I have any identify scrolls? No, still no. I want to know what the odd-lengthed sword is. It could be something special. It sometimes is. I'm going to chuck away the uncursed crude dagger and the corroded +1 dagger. Yeah, that's enough to just barely bring us back to being unburdened. Oh, now we're burdened again. Oh, damn it. Well, what else can I chuck away? I mean, it's basically spell books at this point. So, let's basically just chuck all these away. Actually, I'll keep Absorb Curse, because that's the one that I actually might get some use out of. Kill the blob. Kill the goblin. Kill the rat. Oh, my monkey's in the way of the rat. Damn it. The monkey did win, though, so that's something, I guess. Let's see if we can snipe the bat. Well, we hit it. Yeah. Okay, now what's all this stuff? Not the spellbooks. Scroll of Magic Mapping isn't really what I wanted. Any food? Not really. But that's okay, because we're not hungry at the moment. Okay. Okay. How are we going to take this out? I mean, I don't think we can shoot the wind with, or the fog without arrows. It's worth a go once. Oh, we destroyed a potion! I think it was a healing potion as well. I didn't even know you could do that. God damn it! Alright, well, we're going to have to get our melee out here. You know, we have a Scroll of Remove Curse plus the Absorb Curse spell memorized. So let's just try the Odd Length Sword and see what it is. We actually probably can't hit anything with it. We're doing okay at hitting with it. No, we're not. Okay, so let's swap the Odd Length Sword for the Wooden Sword. And try this again. And I assume we're going to take loads and loads of damage like we did before. Because that just seems to be the way it's going when you fight fog at the moment. I mean, we're not really a huge melee combat character, but again, once an enemy in WazHack spots you, there isn't a lot you can do to get away from it. In a lot of roguelikes, you can retreat and dodge away and escape, but not in WazHack, oddly. Let's have a bit of a sleep. And then a bit of an eat. Bat meat. And garter snake meat. Could eat the Rothe meat, of course, but that's so huge that we probably would have ended up over full, which, as you'll probably remember, is not a great position to be in. Read me scroll. Well, let's do what it says then. Okay, teleport. I mean, it's not what I was looking for, but it's certainly useful to know. Frustratingly, it's taken me away from Lionel, and he might get himself killed trying to reach us. So let's head up here and try to get back to him as quickly as we can. Ah, shitballs. Okay. We have firestones if it comes to that. I don't think we have much in the way of offensive potions. No, not really. We do, of course, have a wand of teleportation to escape if we need to. Potion of full healing, fireproofing. Yeah, we don't have a lot. I mean, it might be worth using the Firestone, I guess. But I'm going to try fighting the bugbear and just see how it goes initially. So we're trading hits about 1 for 1 at the moment. And it seems I had more health than he did. Okay, so another mystery scroll. I mean, we did take a lot of damage there. I know we won, but it's nothing to be too smug about, because we did sustain a lot of damage. Let's eat our bugbear innards here. See if we can sneak past this opening. Actually, let's first trade weapons over to the bow and arrow. I know there's something you can do with having it equipped on your back. So, oh yeah, okay. So we actually don't need to equip and unequip them. Whoa! Seriously? I fired one shot and that bought the Rothe enough time to run all the way over to us. That seems a little extreme. What? I'm not trying to equip the short sword. What's it doing? It unequipped the bow and tried to make me equip the short sword. What the hell is that? No! No! What the hell is going on here? Alright, fine. Equip the short sword if that's what you want to do. Jesus. Kill the thing, will you? God. That was a weird turn of events. Okay, well let's... you are blocking the doorway, you can't close it. Well, whatever, I'm going to... I was going to say I'm going to go over here and have a sleep. But apparently the trap is helping me out with that. Okay, a bit more of a sleep. Get our health fully up. 3 pieces of rothe meat. Some of them will start to rot soon. So, I don't know what happened with us just suddenly unequipping the bow there. That was very, very strange. Yeah, don't know what that's about. Alright, let's see if we can sneak past here. We can. Get our arrows. Dark Staff. I will actually take the Dark Staff. Now we're overburdened. Okay, well we've picked up a couple of identify scrolls. So let's start identifying some stuff and see if we can actually get rid of it. Dark Staff. Staff of Darkness. Don't really want it. Staff of Darkness isn't that useful, so let's get rid of it. And the other identify. First things first, our other wand. Uncursed Wand of Make Invisible. Well, it's annoying that we didn't get to identify anything more than that. And it's not even a particularly useful wand, but I guess it's better than nothing. Starting to feel hungry, so let's eat some rothe meat. Your stomach feels about to explode. We were actually hungry, and we're still over full. Where's Lionel? He better not be dead, little bastard. There he is. Alright, so have a bit of a rest to get some health back, and then move over this way, I guess. I mean, we could go down that other downward stairway, but let's just head along this route that we've already somewhat explored. Because at least we know what's what down here. And now that we have Lionel back, if he will actually follow us, I'm going to... No, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to sort of select the bow and arrow as my primary weapon, but actually I don't know if WazHack's weapon equipping stuff works like that. Follow me, you little shit! Oh, for God's sake. I wasted healing potions on you. This is a major problem with WazHack's companion AI. Why am I not wielding the sword again? Stop bloody doing that! Yeah, it's a major problem, really, with WazHack's AI companions. That, Jesus. Eat an apple. That they often end up just kind of standing on the spot while you go off and do your own thing. I don't know what causes it to happen. I don't know how to stop it. Oh, and apparently I've unequipped my bow and arrow for no particular reason. Very puzzling. Let's throw a yellow potion at him. Potion of speed is not at all what I wanted. Lionel, I need your help here, you little fucker. Alright. I'm going to have to use Wand of Teleportation on him. Oh, Jesus Christ! Didn't work on him. And now I've just been teleported behind him. Alright, let's Fluorescent Potion him. Bottle of booze. Unholy booze. The best kind. I mean, hopefully he's not going to do too much damage to us. Yeah, and we got a level up, so that's something. I feel like shopkeepers take 75% less profit, services 75% cheaper. You know the value of items. That could actually be useful, because then we know what we can safely sell to shopkeepers, or at least what we can sell in a worthwhile way to shopkeepers, without having to identify them first. So that could be useful, but first we need another level 2, and we need another level 1 before we can take another level 2. So I'm going to go with First Aid, just for the healing. Don't necessarily want any of his stuff. I'm going to take his blue cape, But other than that, I'm not really bothered. And apparently my monkey is still just minding his own business. There's definitely something weird going on with the bow being equipped and not equipped. That's very peculiar. Okay, and another wand, of course. Why not? Okay, and now we actually have access to a new companion who... Yeah, there's definitely something going on with having the bow and arrow equipped, causing loads of turns to pass in which enemies can attack me. That's very, very strange. Yes, now we actually have the chance to get a new companion who might be able to fill in the space left by Lionel, at least until they also fall prey to the standing on the spot bug. So we used our lockpick to release her, which is fine. I guess we should probably start giving her some stuff. Catherine. This one's called Catherine, not Catherine's, like our other one was a few episodes ago. So, let's give her... Well, what is she for a start? I mean, she could be... She doesn't look like a Valkyrie. She could actually be a thief like me. Let's see what her stats are. Bardess? Oh, okay. I'm not sure what the best things to give a Bardess would be. Let's give her a blue cape. I don't think I have any spare clothes apart from those. This does, of course, mean that I should have less of a problem with being burdened because she can carry stuff for me. And yes, people are probably going, you can give things to your monkey. I forgot. I completely forgot that the monkey can actually carry other things. I sort of wrote him off in my head as, right, I've given him a weapon, that's that done now. Yeah, you can give him things so he can carry it for you. I had forgotten. So, I'll give her the odd-lengthed sword, and hopefully she'll equip that. And I'm going to unequip shield and sword, so that they can equip bow and arrow, and hopefully that will put a stop to this weird thing that keeps happening every time I try to use a bow and arrow. I don't want to shoot her. Catherine runs away. Okay, well that's fine. Taking a lot of damage from this dwarf. Catherine, I could do with you helping me out here. Catherine, even if it gets you killed, attack him, please. Okay, there we go. And of course you kill stole. Swanned in at the last moment and beat him down. Typical. Alright. I don't know whether chainmail or ringmail is better. I'll give them both to her and see which one she wants to put on. Yeah, and I'll take my arrows back. Movement is difficult. Not for long, because I'm going to give a load of crap to Catherine. Going to give her both of these and the shoes. And other things? I don't really know what other things to give her. I guess I'll give her some gems, which are unlikely to be useful ones. There we go. Hopefully she'll put some armour on. She might choose not to, but hopefully she will. Okay, what's in the bag? Just money. I'll also take the bag just in case it's actually a good form of bag. Okay, well, she's chosen not to put the armour on. She put the shoes on. I suppose as a bardess, she might not want to put on things like chainmail. But at least she's carrying them for me. Hopefully she will be okay with wearing this studded leather suit. Catherine looks burdened. Oh, and she's dropped something of her own accord. Fair enough. Are you actually going to put on the leather thing, though? I mean, are you going to do that? Is that a thing that you're happy about? Okay, some of our Rothay meat is going rotten. So I will drop that. I wondered if she might take it upon herself to eat that. Foolish Catherine. Okay. And she one-hitted that spider. That's pretty impressive. Kick the door open. Okay. Apparently she's going to town on this ant, but I didn't want it to get killed just yet, if I can avoid it. Catherine? Down this way, you dumbass! Seriously. AI. It's problematic. Catherine! Oh, Christ on a stick. Alright. Potion of full healing. Why have I got my back to this ant? I'm pretty sure I turned to face it. Wow, okay. That was a tough fight, which is frustrating considering how well things seemed to be going before. I feel like I'm maybe putting myself in danger by investing too much in my companions here. Glowing spellbook, okay. I might as well read it since it's here. You learn levitation. That could be useful. If I'm going to be using archery a lot, then levitation could actually be really useful, as witnessed in my previous huntsman run. So, let's pick these things up. Oh, shit me. Okay. I'm going to go straight to using Magic Missile. I hoped I might score more than one hit on it in the bounce there, but it didn't work out that way. Fucking hell. Alright. Teleport the Queen Bee away. I don't want to deal with that shit at all. Close the door. Hopefully Bee can't open a door. Oh, bollocks. It killed Catherine as well. Oh, Jesus. Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop a Firestone. Just one, not both. Actually, I'm not going to drop it. I'm going to throw it slightly this way. No. Don't catch me in... Oh, Christ! Alright, I need to teleport away. Oh, of course there's a wolf here. Teleport. Alright. Don't know where I am, but hopefully I'm more or less safe. I think that green potion's healing. Yes. Okay. I'm going to scoff that now because I have no idea how imminent danger might be at this point. Could have been a waste of the potion. No, there we go. See? Queen Bee immediately descended upon us. Okay, you know what? Let's polymorph her. Bugbear, with no armour or weapons or anything, is probably more manageable than the Queen Bee. So, although it's a shame that I used up a polymorph charge like that, I think it was probably a good use if it keeps us alive. Wow. That bugbear actually seems tougher than the one we fought earlier that had armour on. Maybe I should have thought to polymorph her sooner, but still, the benefit of hindsight is 2020. That's not quite the correct phrase, but you know what I mean. Okay, well, I might as well eat, not the rotten meat, the bugbear innards, and the giant bat meat. And get out of there! Okay. Now that we're no longer stunned, let's try reading an identify scroll and have a go at identifying our ebony wand. Wand of probing. Oh, it only identified the one thing again. That's really getting annoying. I want to identify that oval amulet at some point. You know what? We do have an absorb curse spell and some remove curse scrolls, so let's just see what the amulet does. No idea. It is cursed though, so let's cast our absorb curse. Wow, that actually almost killed us. Because we uncursed some scrolls at the same time. That was lucky, actually. I mean, if we hadn't rested up at least a bit after killing that bugbear, that could have finished us off. Need to be much more careful using Absorb Curse. Wow. Okay. Well, we still don't know what the amulet is. I mean, it could be an amulet of hunger or something, so we'd better take it off until we actually manage to find out what it is. So, not in a fantastic position at the moment. We could drop these mushrooms and see about summoning whoever it is. Gnome King or something. Or is it Fairy King? Something like that. But the last time we did that, it didn't have any effect. And we did avoid going into the gnomish mines. I don't know if there's a connection, but I think there might be. So it might be worthwhile to hold on to the mushrooms until a later point. Wow, okay. There's a load of crap just right here. And these guys are apparently just going to mob us 2 at a time. Can I cast levitation? I can. Okay, let's do that then. Our patented dwarf slaying technique. Float in the air and snipe. Apparently, dwarfs run away from people who can fly. Did the same thing the last time as well. Look, you can stand on the ladder all you like. You're not reaching me. Now you've got an arrow through the head. That's what you get for being so smug, you little bastard. I can float around up here all day. Well, I can't float around all day, but I can recast the spell a few times. Upgrade your bowmanship. Might as well. Hopefully we don't run out of arrows, because then we'd have to engage him hand to hand, and that would be embarrassing. You're not going to reach me. I mean, nice try, but no. Wow, he took some punishment. Now we're going to have to rest for a bit. Partly to get our health back. Is there another enemy? No. Yeah. I was saying partly to get our health back, and partly to make sure that we can actually descend to the floor and pick up all this stuff. By all this stuff, I mean primarily the arrows. Okay. Now, we are hungry after all that nonsense, so let's eat the dwarf innards. And we need a bit of a rest to get some health back. Get some more arrows. Not sure I want to eat red mould goo. Oh yeah, of course, our super jump as well. Might as well pick up the black gloves just in case they turn out to be useful. And before we descend, I'm going to call it a day there. It actually feels like we didn't make a lot of progress today. Possibly we did. But it felt to me like we spent a lot of time kind of beating our face against a stone wall here. It felt like we slogged quite hard to travel not very far, but I don't know. Maybe we went further than I feel like we did. Certainly we've continued descending past the point where we could have entered the gnomish mines, which means we're actually... I mean, I don't know how far we're getting down in terms of the overall dungeon, but in terms of how far we have traditionally got, we're starting to get towards the sort of later end, the sort of mid to late end, I guess, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, and rejoin me next time when we will see whether we continue making a go of this thief run now that our monkey has just abandoned us by deciding he was going to stand on the spot until he starves to death, and our rescued companion Catherine failed to be trustworthy and just got herself killed at the drop of a hat. So, we'll see how it goes. We are now alone, which obviously makes things a bit tougher. But come back and see how we fare. So until then, bye for now.